Hey everybody, the Banga's back. Welcome to part 63 of Let's Play Golden Sun: The Lost Age, brought to you by GameAnyone.com. Okay, I went back to do a little bit of level grinding back in Mars Lighthouse, but it was really just to get another Clothos Distaff and, what was it, the Gloria Helm? So I gave the other Distaff to Mia, and the Gloria Helm I gave to Piers. That way I can get rid of the Knight's Helm, which I'll do sometime later. So I think now would be a good time to head over to Treasure Isle, which we've been neglecting for some time. In fact, we could have gone there the moment we got Isaac's team. Actually, we could have got there as soon as we got the ship. Problem was, we couldn't go all the way because you need a certain synergy in order to progress. And other synergy after that to progress even further. So either way, I might as well do this just to save on the synergy, even though will be going much slower. But anyways, to get through Treasure Isle, all you have to do is just head to the northwest. That way you can find a little twisting path around the rocks. As soon as you get there, you go south, twirl around, and there you go, Treasure Isle. Finally get to go in. We waited long enough. Okay, the battles here are not too bad, but once you get ahead to where you can only progress through thanks to Isaac or with the grind synergy, you will see tougher enemies. But some of these enemies actually drop stuff that you can use for forging. Unfortunately, these chests have been pilfered by Briggs and his men. Except for these two for some strange reason. 161 coins and a lucky medal. Nothing too spectacular, but it can't be helped. But anyways, the stuff you can get include like a tear stone, sylph feather, and salamander tail. Oops, stone soldier. Wow, 1 damage. 51 damage that time. Having too high of expectations, it seems. Can't have you guys getting too ahead of yourselves. I'm guessing Michael Bay designed that sword. Nope, not enough explosions. Actually, Piers, you could use a little time off. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna swap you out and put Mia in. And in that case, Jenna can come out and I'll bring Garrett in. In fact, when I was here, like off footage, I went back to Yalam to take that dark matter I got from Prox, and I turned it into a Fear Helm. It raises attacks, so I had to get rid of the Thunder Crown. And as far as leveling goes, Felix is at level 37, Garrett 35, Ivan at 36, Mia at 33. Then we got Isaac at 36, Jenna at 37, Sheba at 36, Piers 38. Piers is actually the highest level party member we have because he's been used a lot. In fact, I've hardly used Mia at all, unfortunately. As for Sheba and Ivan, since they got to level 36, they both learned the synergy Destruct Ray. Costs 21 PP, and it's basically off the Ray family. In fact, it'd be nice to have Mia to get some battle time. She could really use some. She's probably one of the lowest party members in levels. And Piers is, well, pretty strong, but, you know, he could use a break. You could safely assume that he's been one of my best party members. Okay, let's use Grind over here first. Actually, you can use Grind over here. And that should take you over to the chest, but if you use Grind, that takes away your chance of getting the chests. Therefore, it will be in your best interest just to wait, and if you press the button again, the rock will come back. No, I mean that rock, I don't mean Dwayne The Rock Johnson. He'll be back, just via satellite most of the time. Even though I do have a lot of respect for him. I mean, what else does he have to accomplish anyway, in my humble opinion? Supposed to go that way. But yeah, he's already accomplished a lot. And everybody knows that. So what else does he have left to prove? Should he be WWE Champion by the Royal Rumble, whether it be against John Cena or CM Punk? I'm not sure. It'll generate a lot of revenue for WWE in my opinion, and I really hope they get it. It just feels like a slap in the face to the younger guys, but you know, they gotta work even harder too. I just hope that creative will still have something for them in the meantime. But anyways, that's a discussion for another time. Is that what I wanted to do? Yeah, it kind of was, actually. Another stolen soldier. I'm not too worried. I am looking for one particular enemy because it gives, like, a really nice drop. I think it's the ocean dragon I'm looking for. If I can find it, that'll be a good thing. In fact, another enemy over here can drop a weapon, but it's not as good as what I currently have. So in other words, I won't try to get that. I think I'm going to set grind as a shortcut now. Take the middle. Even if I get it wrong, I can just go back. There's lots of room for error here. There we go. Now if I went right, I can actually still get over there. So let's use the rock again. This time I grind this one. In fact, I think I could have grinded this in order to get to that pillar anyway. Yeah, I could have. But it doesn't matter. Regardless, I'm getting what I came for. Those chests. Well, actually, it was just one chest. But I'll get to that place with the other chests later. A Jester's Armlet. Okay, who should get this? Raises PP. Sheba or Ivan? Mia could also use it too. You know what? I'm gonna give it to her. Why not? If I'm gonna be using her as a healer for the upcoming boss fight, she's gonna need a lot of PP anyway. So this is a more practical decision, rather than a long-term one. A lot of hopping you have to do and a lot of water too. It's crazy. Still haven't found that particular enemy yet. But soon, it's coming. Oh, Mimic! Haven't fought one of these in a while. Alright, let's start with Geode. You can use Scorch. Squall, actually. And you can use a Hail. I'm sure Mia is pretty happy being in this party surrounded by 3 dudes. Even though she's on the far side. Let me get some Power Bread. Boost HP. Ugh. It's definitely looking like Mia again. This is starting to feel like her video now. It's almost being all about Mia. She's been neglected for far too long. Hey, don't blame me, blame Pierce for being so awesome. Now I can get to those 6 chests. Cookie! Psy Crystal! 911 coins! I'm sure that brought a dagger to the hearts of those who suffered on September 11th, or couldn't get through to 911. Sad memories. Not for me, but for other people. Stealth Feather, Rusty Axe, and Stardust. Come to think of it, I don't think Stardust or Sylph Feathers or Tear Stones give good equipment anymore. I mean, the Spirit Ring is still very versatile, but other than that, that's pretty much as far as it's gonna go. Here's that enemy I'm looking for! Turtle Dragon. Now let's hope I'm able to, say, get the friggin' Triton Sword on the first try. If I can do that, that will be awesome. But I won't hold my breath. In order for me to get a better chance, Garrett has to finish off with a Djinni Unleash. Now Mia's at level 34, mastered Pure Ply. And I didn't get it. Well, since I know you'll run into them in this room, why don't you give me a few minutes and I'll see if I can get it. Well, this is a very awkward time. It turns out the monster I was looking for was the Ocean Dragon, not the Turtle Dragon, which I just fought. You don't run into Ocean Dragons until a little later in this dungeon, it seems. So I made, like, a pretty minor mishap. And if you're wondering about this party, that's the party I'm going to use to try to get the Triton Sword, which is the item you get from Ocean Dragons, by the way. Not sure I already told you that, but I'm pretty sure I did. You probably see the new enemies well beyond this point. Like just behind that boulder. Ooh, what's this? Ah, an iris robe. Alright, who should get it? Raises luck, restores PP. I think I might give this to either... Yeah, I think I'll give it to Mia. Why not? If she's gonna be a healer, she could use a lot more PP to regenerate each turn. Okay, here's a couple new enemies. Sea Hedgehog and Pyrodra. Or Pyrodra. But anyways, the Pyrodra actually drops salamander tails if you need more of those kind of foraging items. Which I don't, by the way. So let's get a move on and continue. Hopefully we run into an ocean dragon at this point. Which I'm sure we will, eventually. Okay, let's think this through carefully to get that Jupiter Djinni. I'm gonna use lift over here first. But I don't want to use lift on this boulder over here. Otherwise, I would not be able to get across. What I want to do is practically use lift on the next boulder. In the middle. Like so. Alright, but before I go there, I can go this way to get a treasure. So let me get that first. Ah, I got the firebrand. Not that red gargoyle that pisses off Arthur and Ghosts and Goblins, and that kind of series. Unleashes Purgatory stronger than the Levitine. And this here would be much stronger than the Gaia's Axe. But I prefer Isaac to have Earth-related weapons. So I'll give this to Pierce for now. Alright, now let's try to get that Jupiter Djinni. Should be able to now. Let me save in case something goes wrong, like running away. And this will be the last Jupiter Djinni we need to get in the entire game. Start off with Geode, Cannon, you just attack, and you use Chill. Ooh, Tempest! It's a nice attack, not gonna lie. And I forgot to mention I did do like a small bit of level grinding in Mars Lighthouse. Oh, Mia's a level 35! That's cool. So Garrett managed to learn, I think it was called... God, I forget the name. Not Eruption, is it? Devastation? Disaster? Well, what was that synergy called that he just learned recently? I think it was Inferno. Yeah, it was Inferno. Not too bad, but it's really nice to have. Cost 23 PP, by the way. So let's just move this over to Shiva. Last enemies with a wind strike. That seems pretty neat. And she doesn't learn anything new. She'll probably just have to gain levels in order to do that. Which makes a lot of sense. But now my path to the exit is actually blocked. Which means I need to find another way to get there. Which I'll do by leaving! Yeah, my only path is blocked. It's because of that boulder in the lower middle. And I can't use the one in the lower right either. That's okay, I know what I'm doing. Even if I have to make 2 trips in this room, doesn't matter. I still haven't run into that yet. In time, in time. So this is what Purgatory is like. I thought it'd be just nothingness. Turns out you take a big fiery explosion to the face. You learn something new every day. I'll just lift this one. It's just gonna block off the treasure that I already obtained. Better than the upper middle, which would have blocked my way to the exit of this room. What if I go down here? Oh yeah, that's where I was to before and just wanted the way out. Oh, there we go. And 3 more sea hedgehogs! Yay, what fun! Oh, guess we know what Pierre's doing this turn. He ain't attacking. I mean, these guys aren't so bad. Alright, let's just put this back on set. And I'll meet you back when I find an ocean dragon, because I'm sure you'll find them nearby. Alright, after a couple minutes, I managed to find an actual ocean dragon. And yes, it's an ocean dragon that's in, well, actually the ocean dragon. Rather than that turtle dragon I ran into a few minutes ago. Okay, let's start things off with, where is it? Clay Spire. Lenora use Tornado. And Piers will use Super Cool. Just follow this pattern or something similar to it, and you'll be just fine. Attack is normal. Jenna, you used Core. Ivan will have to use High Impact. And just attack as normal. There, that should do it. And a little bit overkill for good measure. Aaron Pierce is at level 39. And we get the Triton's Ward. This is a handy piece of equipment to have. Raises water power and resist. Now this would be nice to give to Piers, but he already has good water power. And Mia can equip it, but I don't think it'll help her that much. I think what I should do is give it to Ivan, because he could use a little bit of resistance to water. I mean, let's take a look at the stats right now. Okay, his resist to mercury is starting to move up a little bit. But, like, Venus and Mars is obviously still very low. But it could be worse. If I wanted to get some more Triton wards on my own Triton's wards on my own time, I can do that. Let's see what's over this way, shall we? Well, that was a bit of a middle finger, don't you think, game? Excuse me. Just had a little tickle in my throat. But I'm not sick, don't worry. Okay, this is the room you need to go to face the next boss, Star Magician. I think what I'm gonna do is stop the video right here, and next part I'll do one of 2 things. Either face the Star Magician right now, or meet you at the next bonus dungeon to hopefully get more stuff. See ya, everybody.